Alright, so we're here at the next tower. And
another name. Rota!
It's as if they've been made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
Okay.
Almost ready! That takes care of that.
Alright. Is there a spinner on this side? No.
Another piece of the language cipher. Good.
Alright. Actually, I could check it out. I think I did my yeah. Okay. So now we're exploring fresh ground over here. Jump.
How'd I do?
Adequate. Look
losing
here.
your head now.
Another.
This one is Grim, a frost giant king.
Correct. A cunning one as well.
Is that Mjolnir?
Boy.
Okay.
Okay, brother.
Ooh, I tried.
Right,
Okay,
that's just
so
perfect.
I get it. Simple enough. And we found another Valkyrie fire.
another name. Carl!
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this? I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
Huh. So at each one, there should be a Valkyrie's name. Get it, boy.
So Odin and Freya's marriage wasn't that bad?
Aye, for a while it truly wasn't. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. Oh, he won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice he would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
We could use about here.
Yep. Pretty sure you came in here and asked that earlier too. Pretty sure you asked that. Another gate. A lot of gates, honestly. Let me count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, then where's the 8th fire? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's 8? Oh, there is no.
We're not getting in there without a key.
Oh, no, we're not. So a lot of these keys are with the blacksmith late game, I believe. Here.
Okay. Obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Frey end up a hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than hers.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh, like not being able to leave Midgard.
No, I mean for
But still, he
Wi-Fi.
robbed her of her warrior
Guest
spirit.
pass is $1.
And we'll pick this up later.
Get me right, bro.
You got me for $1?
Yeah.
You want the 5G? Quick, slightly quick.
Fine. You know that I be looking out, kid.
Yeah.
And I be with it. I got it.
Oh, did I put it in wrong? There you go. Do you know this one does not have as far of a range? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the 5G slightly faster, but has a slightly smaller range.
So I gotta stay in the house.
As close to the living room as you can if you want to get the best connection. Yeah. Does each tower have a warp? Tower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't. Huh.
We've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
Oh.
Right behind it!
In there, brother!
I'm ready!
Okay.
Father!
So for that one, I need the Nibelheim rune. Okay. I see you.
rob Freya of her warrior spirit?
Aye. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself. No living thing may she harm by blade nor spell. In a world this belligerent, what choice does she have but isolation?
Poor Freya. I guess if I was her, I'd spit in your face too.
Aye, lad. So would I.
Another one.
Boy.
Treasure map! Alright!
There's a fight here, but where? And how? Oh.
Be ready.
Ripped his head out.
How's that?
Your skill continues to grow.
Is this the treasure I just found? Oh no, I just found something. There has to be another side to this because you can easily see that there's more.
I see some loot up there.
Good eye, boy.
Mimir, there was a shrine about a giant lady with lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Arvandil. But I can just tell you this story later.
There's gotta be more to here though. Like this. too.
Mimir, you were in the middle of a story before.
Groa the sorceress assembled a library of arcane knowledge, hoping to increase her prophetic powers to find her lost husband. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. You know what?
Hey, yes!
I love that attack.
That's showing him.
Once you hit an enemy with that attack, they are most certainly dead. Oh. Probably. Yep, yeah, Not really it. Isle of Death. Oh wait, can I come with you? No, but it looks like there is a way to do so. But I don't see Alright, let's all for here.
I see something down there.
Right then, where were we? Ah yes, Roa the Knowledge Keeper sought out her husband in visions, but instead discovered Ragnarok. Odin got word of her ultimate prophecy. He maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know is that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad. But that's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty. And so...
Reflect longer.
Ah, he said reflect longer. Yeah, I think this is the same place. Yeah, same place.
I have a favor to ask. Just a small favor. Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back? His own son killed him? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northree stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you. I can do whatever you need.
Another treasure hunt? Pointless.
Well, not if Sindri really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
Anything you need, young sir. Fine piece of work, if I say so myself. That should tidy up your knapsack. Don't forget to wash your hands.
Wow, I almost got everything now. Where's the quest at? it's over there. Okay.
I have a question. If Ymir was the first giant, where did he come from?
In the beginning, there was Ganungagol, the Great Void. There were no realms yet, only primordial forces. There was fire, and there was ice. And there in the void they met and produced
Water?
war and water. The mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being of pure creation and chaos, mother and father to all that came after. And we'll pick this up later.
I'm gonna go around to the other side, see the side of the boss. Oh, just kidding, that other side is also there. Should be a pathway over there.
Ymir, can you finish that story you started?
I can indeed. Where were we? Oh, Ymir, the first giant, had emerged from the void, and every form of life began to spring forth from Ymir.
Even the Aesir?
Aye. Every god, man, and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation. It was Odin who took arms against his creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear. A necessary evil, he would say, to bring order to the realms. From Ymir's torn flesh, Odin would fashion the realm of Midgard for his own. Called himself All-Father as if he was the creator and not the creator's destroyer. A small, covetous tyrant.
Ymir?
Oh, sorry, my boy. You know, I think it best we just end it there, actually.
So that one's a bust too.
That's an interesting gate. I wonder who built it.
Dun, dun, dun.